What made me not only a performer but as also somebody that is social conscious is my parents. I mean, they were the one that really taught us to have a vision a little bit bigger beyond the door where you are raised, and told us what you give is never lost. One of my grandmother was the first millionaire in Benin. She made lots of money. She was one of the wealthiest. And one day she told me, if I was to ask God to change my life today, for me to start over, I would choose people, love of people, understanding of people than money. Because at the end of my life, I'm most of the time alone, no one to talk to. My money is sitting somewhere not talking to me. As much as we want, we can praise the God money. But that God ain't gonna save us. I've been listening to the Rolling Stones since I was a child because my older brothers, used to play the Rolling Stones, the Stax music, the Motown music, and I just sucked everything in. I was like a sponge. And when I was doing my last album, I was looking for a song that has been written in the past that is still accurate today. And Gimme Shelter comes to me because we are still at war. And those lyrics of the Rolling Stones are still sounding as if they were written today. Always killing on the name of money. And we find excuses to talk about freedom. The war in Darfur is business. The war in Iraq is business. Wall Street means business. So it was really a good contrast to talk about Darfur, to talk about the war in Iraq, right in Wall Street, to show the people of Wall Street that are being busy dealing with billions of dollars and playing with our lives, that they are as fragile as we are. That what is going on in Darfur is not because you're on Wall Street that it can happen to you. Money cannot preserve us from dying. How can we talk about democracy? How can we talk about peace in the world when those fundamental rights of human beings are not respected? And on the name of business, human rights always comes after. Because when you're doing business and the only thing you have in your mind is your profit, not the human life that you're taking on the way doing that profit, something is wrong. Gimme Shelter is, for me, is talking about the right of human beings to decide for their own destiny. The intention of the song is still there. I didn't alter the words at all. I just took back rock and roll where it come from. Rock and roll will not exist without the blues. And who brought the blues to this country? The African slaves. So for me, rock and roll comes from Africa. So I changed it and I brought it back home. Art has been changing the world in many ways that we know, but we do not pay attention to. For me, art in general makes us better. I don't see this world without art. If this world was to exist without art, we would all become crazy. Imagine the world without music. Can you live with that silence? I can't.